Are you struggling with light reflections in your product renders? I recently have discovered light linking, which has been a game changer in my product lighting. What if I told you that the lighting has become really flexible in Blender 4.0? I recently have been putting all my efforts towards product CGI skills to further my 3D career. And one of the most important aspects of product CGI is lighting. Oftentimes, product CGI is illuminated by many angles and not just three. The reason is because it's not reflected on a real-life product photography. Products are often placed on the reflective surfaces as well to give a little bit more luxurious feel or to give a little bit more detail to rather clean render. This causes lighting to appear in the reflections and it is nightmare to deal with until Blender 4.0 has released the light linking. I first really didn't think much about the light linking, and only when I started to expand one of my product CGI projects I came across this problem where I wanted to create a really nice lighting without lighting to show in the reflections or being overblown and some parts to be more lit than others. I remember I came across this mini tutorial on Instagram that talked about light linking, and I thought it would be nice to try it out for my own project. If I have to describe light linking option in Blender 4.0, it is almost Photoshop-like precision of lighting where you can light separate elements and achieve perfect lighting, which means your post-production won't be as long. So now that I have told you broadly what light linking is all about, let's look at some examples. So for the example, I have set this scene with all skews from the project and there's no lighting placed at all at the moment. It's just turned a bit higher, the world surface illumination, and the reason is just so we can see the objects for now. We are going to start placing the backlight that would be giving a rim light for these skews, and then for each bottle separately I will put key light and fill light. This is going to probably be key light and this will be fill light, and we are going to do that for all three of them, and we will see if we need to also do some extra diffused lights on top. I want to put these on a completely black background with just a reflection, but we will see how it goes. One thing that I want to do to really test the light linking well is for each fill light to be correspondent to the fill of the label, the color fill of the label. This will be purple, this will be pinkish, and this will be red. So first what I want to start with is placing the background plane. This is such a little lighting right now, which is fine because we are going to place this lighting. I am going to work mainly with area lights because they are a little bit more controllable. Let's see, it's placed between the front skew and two behind ones. It only illuminates in a direction it is placed. So as you can see already, the reflection in a reflective surface appears. It used to needed a lot of compositing and stuff to make it work. If you switch it off in a glossy, it's not gonna gloss on in the bottles. Let's see, visibility. If I switched off in glossy, you see it doesn't turn up in these ones. So you had to do these quite complex compositings. Make sure your objects are separated in collections. It's going to be easier for yourself to do the light linking afterwards. We have a backlight which is diffusing everything at the moment, which is fine. We are gonna just continue placing the lights and then I will show you what light linking does. So one thing that I do with these lights, with the key light and the fill light, is to actually make them gradient because they are very harsh light strip. What we can do is add a color ramp, because that's always, it gives a little bit more control. So it's nowhere near as extreme as it was before, but you see it bleeds over to the other ones, which we will fix in a minute. Just duplicate the same light. We have generally set the lights. As you can tell, it is looking pretty awful. It's all bleeding one into each other, which is not what we want. So first, let's start by linking the key light and fill light to the bottle accordingly. Let's first start by these two lights. We are gonna link to the element bottle. To do the light linking, you have to have the light selected that you want to link the objects to. Now, this is our key light for the bottle on the left. Let's go to object. We are going under shading, and this is where our light linking is. So what we want to do is select the collection where all the objects that are within that collection. The light selected, I will rename it in a minute. And if we go to black current bottle, because that's the bottle corresponding, see that light disappeared there, and it's only illuminating the part of the bottle that we needed. And now we can just do the same for the other ones. And there we go. We have a custom lighting for each bottle, but we also have a problem with the backlighting, the diffused lighting, which we want to link to all three of them. And because I have collections within collection, I have to link all SKUs, which is corresponding to all bottles, to this light. You see what a world of difference is when you do the light linking. You can create these very custom lights for each object separately. You don't have to worry about having it all overblown, or you have to do like these crazy compositings afterwards. What photographers would normally do would take loads of pictures in the same angle, changing lighting and then splicing it all together in a Photoshop. We don't have to do that. We just need to link the light to the object, and you can adjust those lights separately now, and it's not going to affect the entire scene, which is amazing thing. It's almost Photoshop like precision that you can achieve with the lighting in Blender 4.0. So I strongly suggest you to take advantage of this option. And what we can do as well is just to we could give an overall diffused light that illuminates them from front, play around with it. So this is the image where we got with the light linking. I will be doing some slight adjustments to it. I hope you understood how light linking works and how it can benefit your renders. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment of other functions that you think would be useful for me to explore and share with you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!